if I was throwing money into a meme coin right now, like I did today, I bought 10 million Toshis. And the reason I did that is because this is absolutely no-brainer. The chart is almost at its all-time lows. The markets are really bad. Toshi has a decentralized DAO called the MeowDAO. Toshi also has massive utility with its recent partnership with Humans AI. Now, of course, this article is going under the radar when it comes to Toshi entering AI, and most people don't really understand what it entails. But think of X402 on Base, think of AI agents, think of Banker Coin, Virtuals Protocol, and think of Base launching a potential native token valued at around $30 billion. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you as to the reasons why I personally, as DXB, is going to make generational money while other people are scared. And again, this is not financial advice. You do you, but my videos are for the community in order to make informed decisions. And pretty much, I run this channel to talk about what I see, how I see the market. So Toshi has partnered with one of the fastest growing open source AI projects. I talked about this. After the integration through the partnership, Toshi becomes an AI agent, part of the AI-powered products, workflows, on-chain experiences. And this is going to be massive, right? So it transitions into more utility. Now, of course, this is the face of Base. And for those of you, obviously, who are new to Toshi, it's a meme coin named after the Coinbase's founder, Brian Armstrong, of course. And the initial Coinbase wallet was named Toshi. The lore goes deep, right? So Toshi is, by all means, the unofficial Base mascot, and now has utility, of course, with this AI agent integration, which actually has workflows. So it's not just an integration of AI into Toshi. You know, this is what it does. Assistance. Of course, it can swap tokens, productivity workflows, collaborations, all kinds of other broader AI integration is going to take place. So this is going to be very, very bullish, in my opinion, when the hype returns around even meme coins or AI agents or utility coins. I think this does incredibly well on a chain that really has the world's largest retail market. The Americans, Coinbase, is going to dominate crypto post-Clarity Act, in my personal opinion. So these major partnerships are going, obviously, sidestepped. People don't really look at this, and they go straight to the price. The agentic economy is the angle you need to take this at, okay? What is the other utility of the Toshi token? Well, Toshi Mart is really where the magic happens, okay? Toshi Mart is basically like pump.fun, where a portion of the fees basically go into Toshi. So it's like a flywheel. I don't even know. Crypto, volatile. Okay, proceed. For some reason I can't open this. But basically, if you think of pump.fun, right, where buybacks and burns are pretty important to the network, this is exactly the same. It creates a flywheel where a portion of Toshi is bought back every time a new coin is minted. And I think that is going to be pretty spectacular, in my opinion, when it comes to the entire ecosystem they're building, including not just the DAO, not the NFTs, you know, not the AI agent, the X402, Farcaster. Base is absolutely cooking, in my opinion, and it's got over 1 million holders on chain. So these are not fake numbers that I'm making up and saying, oh, how many people hold this? You can't spoof this number. This is on chain. There's over 1 million Toshi holders. But you might be wondering, DXB, okay, what are we going to do in terms of price? So I've done a simple calculation here. So Toshi right now is at a fully diluted valuation of $63 million, $61 million, depending on what time you're watching this video. And it has a circulation of 420 billion tokens. The price, of course, if you scale that linearly, there's no unlocks. And let's say hypothetically, we do a 6 billion top market cap People are calling this to be 50 billion. That's highly unethical. It's not going to be Dogecoin and it's not going to be Shiba. It can do it, but probably most people will shit themselves if this actually does a 20x or 50x immediately. So I don't expect people to hold onto their tokens. And with Binance still not fully on board yet, there are rumors that Binance obviously in the US has listed this, and there's obviously, I'm sure there will be a potential worldwide, but or the rest of the world Binance listing. But let's imply that the price of 6 billion, and we divide that into 420 billion, we get a price of 0.0143 cents. From the current price of 0.000148 or 15, just to round it off, that's going to be roughly 90x, 95x to be precise. So it's about 6.5 times of its all-time market cap, which on the price it achieved at 0.0022 when it was only at $950 million market cap. So we're not asking only for the recovery. We are asking for a potential 6x beyond what it's ever achieved before in a valuation tier that's never been touched before. And I've got to be honest with you, when you throw around these kind of numbers, people are scared often, okay? Is this physically possible? Is it possible, is the question. Can Toshi do that from where we are today? And the answer might surprise you, okay? The Toshi here on my chart has been printing a accurate buys and sells at the bottoms and at the tops, okay? So from a chart perspective, the chart is pretty much at the floor, unless you come all the way back to sub $30 million market cap and you drop off a little bit. But DCA means you dollar cost average, right? So in the strictest sense, yes, other meme coins have lived there before. For example, or for scale, Pepe peaked around 10 billion, whiffed at 4 to 5 billion range. Shib went to 40 billion in 2021. Dogecoin went far, far higher. So 6 billion on the most promising chain is not a lot to ask for, okay? And it's not a number for this asset class that it's incapable of producing during a market euphoria. Toshi at 6 billion will roughly be in peak with dogwifhat. It will be peak Pepe without obviously, way less than what Pepe did. Pepe did 10 billion peak, produced in a durable euphoria. Toshi at 6 billion would definitely be achievable. It would become a category leading meme coin for the category leading exchange. The category leading layer 2 and base, Clarity Act, post Clarity Act or whatever, where crypto in America is far and wide and there is a better macro environment. So can it become a top 10, top 5 meme coin in a euphoric market? Not just a healthy base token, right? So here are some risks when you look at that. And of course, the risks are marginal right now, purely because of where we printed the last, this is sideways movements and then we had this drop. But look where we are. We are completely now, I expect us to print multiple numbers of macro. We printed a macro buy here on the 25th of May. I believe we will print another one somewhere here in the coming weeks, but you can see the price is very bearish and it has come down quite a bit. So what would it require, right? What would it actually require? And how can we stack this up without being hyperbolic, without obviously misleading people, being ethical? And again, I'm buying this. You don't have to. You just enjoy my videos, like the channel, of course, and share the video if you can with somebody who might be interested in making some life-changing money here. But a full risk on. Okay, number one, you need to be aware This is the kind that lifts the entire meme tier and not just a normal bull market. So we need a base narrative. We need a crypto narrative in general. We need a better fed macro conditions. And let's say we enter where we were in November 2023. So everything was driven up by the Bitcoin ETF narrative. Number two, base specifically has to become a retail venue this cycle, with Toshi cemented at its flagship mascot, producing a bunch of shit coins like pump.fun, and narrative concentration matters more than any other tool, or tooling rather. Number three, sustain reflexive inflow. $6 billion on a meme coin needs real liquidity depth, not just a thin float on pumping. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you've sold any Toshi in your time, but when it was around $350 million, you know, you can clip a large amount of Toshi with decent amount of liquidity, especially the fact that this is listed on Coinbase. Okay, so that's what we need. That's number three. Sustainable flows. Add Binance to the mix, and then you have that speculation on meme coins. Number four, the utility thesis. Toshi tools, Toshi Mart, MeowDAO, they actually should be onboarding more users. And so far, they've done a brilliant job. They've onboarded 1 million plus users, right? So I'm giving you metrics. I'm not giving you just a hype here. I'm giving you real metrics on as to what could happen potentially with another 1 million or so people coming on board, right? Onboarding through the Toshi Mart also allows the burns to take place. So a lot more higher holders, or the average holder increasing its holding size. 1 million is nothing to be sniffed at. So my honest read, or my conclusion into Toshi, is this. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of this on my channel, and I do appreciate the fact that you're asking questions as to why I'm so bullish on a meme coin. But this is a beta play, just like I use Lofi as a beta play on the Sui season. And just like I believe I will make at least incredible money to be able to do something significant for my family or whatever I want to do. So I'm bullish on base. You got that. But let's have the honest side of this coin. I'm not asking for a $50 billion market cap here. But do I think it will beat what dogwifhat did? Absolutely. I think so. Base is well connected to be able to make that happen. The honest take here is $6 billion is achievable. Not only achievable, but highly likely. Each condition above, or the conditions that I listed for Toshi individually, are plausible. All of them landing together is a low probability, but the tail scenario stack is always there. A $6 billion print almost certainly will be kind of a frenzy, in my opinion. Market conditions. And what do I mean by that? Bitcoin is going to have to lead the charge, right? Nothing moves without Bitcoin. So that you have to take into account. Okay. You can't just, dream about these prices, even if you'll keep buying or keep stacking, even if you do a 20x, even if you do a 50x, even if you do a 10x, it's money that will come your way. But you have to be ready to suffer, and you have to be ready to be patient, because that's how I did a massive gains with Pepe back in 2023. Just before the Binance listing, I bought Pepe sub $50 million and rode it all the way to crazy valuations. Okay. So it is possible, but we need a crypto bull market. We need a meme season. We need a base season. And that kind of levels will get touched. Okay. The all-time high right now to where we sit is 93% negative. Okay. So we don't say Toshi to 6 billion. Okay. The market structurally requires 6 billion. Probability, as most channels will probably be not as honest as they can about this, we have to be different. Okay. So in my opinion, Can it do it? Yes. Are you one of those people that are hoping for 50, 40, 60 billion? Because content creators will come back and they will say Toshi to 50 billion, Toshi to 100 billion. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. But what I would say is, based on where it is right now, if you're not DCAing into this today, right, just like I did in my VIP group, and you're not dollar cost averaging at these lows, the chances are you won't be able to participate meaningfully in any up and coming base narratives or base season, right? Smash a like. I hope you enjoy the content. And for you, my friend, who's been asking why I make content on Toshi, this is exactly why. 93%, right? And of course, with a bear market that we're in the middle of. So I'm accumulating, buying. Toshi is going to retire me to the next level. I'm already retired, by the way, thanks to crypto, but I hope many friends on this channel can pay attention to what I'm talking about here. All right. Rather than putting all your money into a meme coin, if you're buying a meme coin anyway, rather than placing all your bets on ass tits or any of these other bullshit meme coins that the insiders hold 97%, you might as well genuinely go for a functioning product that has a potential narrative in the years to come. Take care, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.